What's up, everyone? Suns video breakdown here with a new video to start off the 2020 NBA preseason. A lot has happened this year, and I hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy. I also want to quickly thank everyone who has been following and engaging with my Twitter account. It means a ton. Please keep doing it. I appreciate it. And with the start of the new season coming up, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this year. I'll still be using Twitter as my main channel, but now I'm going to be uploading edited breakdowns throughout the season to YouTube as well. I'm not exactly sure what that'll look like just yet, as this is all pretty new to me too, but I'll be feeling it out and we'll see how the start of this new year goes. With that said, definitely let me know what you guys think and if you want more of these full-length edited videos. And as always, thank you so much for engaging, everyone, and let's get into it. The New Look Suns fell short last night at 105-119. Granted, not every player was playing. It was a little sloppy, and you could tell our guys were gassed early on. But despite that, there were promising signs to take away from this game. Like the fact that Devin Booker is still amazing. Damian Jones looked great in the post, and Langston Galloway looks like he's going to be a fantastic spark plug off the bench. Now, with all that said, I wanted to quickly talk about what we saw from DA last night. DA dropped a solid stat line of 11 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Getting his first double-double in the new season. I decided to break down his performance in a few different categories. And for category 1, we're going to look at mid-range jumpers. Ayton went 3 of 4 from the mid-range, and actually did a decent job knocking down shots when the opportunity presented itself. I'm not going to complain much if he performs in a similar way in future games. That said though, there were moments where the lane was clearly open, and it would have been better to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim for the better shot. Watch how on this play, Ayton gets the ball on the elbow, with literally every other Sun on the outside perimeter. This should be barbecue chicken for DA. I want to see him put the ball on the floor, jab step, draw the foul, whatever, as this will not only get him the better look, but also create more offensive options for Phoenix as a whole and force the D to adapt. Here's another example. Watch how the ball rotates to Ayton on the elbow. He has the open lane, but almost instinctively goes up for the shot. These are the situations where he needs to drive and either get a better look or get to the line. Now let's talk about that defense. There were actually a few really nice moments from DA, and he continued to show that he's capable of being a presence in the post on this end of the floor. Watch here as he's forced to switch onto Donovan Mitchell during the pick and roll. Mitchell drives hard and beats DA to the rim. But Ayton's able to use his length and athleticism to grab a piece of that shot and force the miss. Here's another good example of some help defense. Watch how Bogdanovich flashes out to the wing and drives after getting the pass. Ayton, who's down in the low post, comes running for the help and disrupts the play. Now let's talk about probably everyone's favorite thing about DA's game, when he actually puts the ball on the floor and takes it inside himself. Devin Booker actually talked about this the other day, saying defenses will have a tough time guarding DA on the dribble drive and will be forced to foul. I agree with Book, and you'll see why in a second. Watch here how Ayton gets the ball on the top of the key. McHale sets the screen and begins rolling. DA penetrates and gets deep enough to the point where both Derek Favors and Jordan Clarkson are forced to double. This leaves Bridges open for the dive to the rim, and Ayton's able to get the ball to its spot. Now, it wasn't pretty, but at the same time, this is one of the most beautiful things I've seen from the big man as of recent. And here's the very next possession for DA. Getting the ball on the elbow, taking it right to the rim, and drawing the foul. This is exactly what he needs to do more of. And finally, let's talk about Ayton's aggression. For a 6'11", 250-pound guy, it's no secret that DA sometimes comes off as soft for what his body is seemingly physically capable of. And this is something that we'll have to continue to look out for as he progresses in his career. But I want to talk about this play for a minute. DA got called for his third foul on this play. But watch that initial shove, and that second shove. I absolutely love this. Was this the smartest play he could have made? No. But I believe in basketball, it's sometimes necessary to send a message to your opponent. Deandre is always going to be one of the strongest players whenever he's out on the court. And if he can show his opponents that this is the kind of monster they'll be confronting if they dare drive to the rim, that's going to be huge for us. Now, I'm not advocating for DA to go out and and shove every player he sees, but I am saying that I want him to play with that sort of passion all the time. Let's see the slam dunks you've talked about. Let's see the work you've been doing in the offseason come into fruition this year. I'm really excited to see what the future holds for DA. And if anything he did on Saturday is a preview for things to come, teams are going to have to watch out. We saw more flashes of him driving to the rim, being aggressive, and being a defensive presence. And if he continues to improve along this path, it's going to be fun to be a Phoenix fan these next few years. Now, with all that said, guys, thank you so much to any of you who decided to stay this far into the video. I know it went long. I had to cut a lot out, but I appreciate every single one of you who engages and follows me on Twitter and now on YouTube. Again, this is all new for me, so let me know what you guys think, and if you want more of these. Till next time, let's go Suns.